Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns with me, Bardon. Okay, we're going to head into the Seamstresses Union. Let's read a little bit about it first, though. Relative to the rest of the Barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Okay, interesting. Keep going. Okay, we've got 2 more karma, so I think we can, we can spend some karma, definitely. Right, spend karma. I want to do strength, didn't I? Yeah. Body, quickness, dodge, strength, there we go. Let's do strength, then we have 4 karma left. We'll do close combat. And then let's increase unarmed. We're really going to go into just beating the crap out of people, if we can. Okay. And then we have 1 more karma left. Probably should save it to get some dodge, I think. Okay, so let's save that instead of just spending it. Now, what do we have in here? Obviously, there's Cherry Bomb. And then Eric. This here reminds me of what's called the Flaming Man in Planescape Torment, where he was at the entrance and as a kind of a like this kind of display type thing as well. Obviously his was a bit more painful though than hers. Okay, let's have a chat with Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf supporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouting lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Trolls are used to sneers from beauties like this, but she smiles sweetly when she sees you. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. How a date now. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. Is she here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with a face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Oh, Shane. Hey there, Shane. Is that this guy here? He's the closest person to be able to take her arm, at least. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just now down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in the dumpster without her head Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a freak, freaking from what? Oh, a ph. Ah, okay. I thought that was some kind of phonetics. I'm getting a ph freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojemans, and now I am paying for it. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking him. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. What? Universal Brotherhood? That sounds like some kind of cult. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend the discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrin give a talk last night. The new family of the sixth world. I've got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question, the conversation is over. Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Yeah, that was Shane. Hey. Sorry, I got interrupted. Well, I thought our conversation was over, but it's okay. Let's see, which one? Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Her pretty eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the answer to that. She regards you with a smirk. Mm-hmm. I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I had a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can't be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you'll probably find it here. Oh, and it can be. The union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him. He started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Ever heard the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to him. That'd be Mrs. Because of the way it's written, it's hard for me to pronounce it. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota. Because normally, like it's not a regular Japanese name that I know of anyway. So the bow kind of put me off, I think. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Nil sweat. Talk to you later. Okay, thanks for that. Let's have a chat with Eric. That's not how Coyote does it. Oh, you got a soft spot for Coyote too then, I guess. He looks very different. I know like the hair and stuff are similar, but this guy is massive and this guy just kind of looks normal size. Hey lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Okay, so Ali Punk, the tourist look, the black hat. We got secure depth armor. Clothing, armor 1. Sure, Linda, Ali Punk. Dressed 1 step above a street ganger, grants HP +3. Can I use it though, if I buy it? I guess I can. Black hat. The coolest hat in the shadows that grants intelligence +1. Can that go? Can that be used with that as well though? Not sure. But let's buy this first anyway. And then let's switch. And now can we... Well, that's what we look with it. I'd say I don't like the look. I like the armor, I just don't like the look. Oh, what happened? Okay. Oh, I guess the game just had to update our look. I'll take a look. Now, can I... Yeah. Let's sell this. We don't get much for it. Actually, no, let's keep that. Because we might get someone else and we could maybe give it to them. Right. Let's continue looking around then. Okay, Gin Parks we can talk to. Got a big dude here, Mr. Cluey. Okay, let's talk to Gin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads, open for business, but her demeanor reads, dealer rather than companion. She's a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. Looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Well, show me what you got. Okay, so street sweeper. I like the idea of street sweeper, just because like I've been reading a lot of Shadowrun books lately, and a lot of people tend to have street sweepers. Machete could be good. It's kind of how we roll, I think. We get a hand grenade as well. Smoke grenade, basic med kit, simple drone repair kit. Okay, so I want to go with the machete. And I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna buy that for now. So it gives me options when I'm fighting. Okay, so we had her, then we can go over and talk to this dude. Talk to you. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll, muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether a tower of troll muscle wrapped, Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jar. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually. What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Okay. And then we can just come in here. That's good. I was wondering whether it's Johnny Clean, Noog. There's Mrs. Kubota. And I think she's the last person we talked. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so let's start with you. Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You knew? Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Okay, so he obviously doesn't want to talk to us just yet until we get maybe a bit of reputation, or maybe we just told him the wrong thing. Let's have a chat with you. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter. I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I am honored, Your Majesty. That was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, Jean. I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversation on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay, yeah, I would like to view your wares. Okay, so we've got heal wounds. Requires spellcasting 2, so we can't do that. Powerbolt. The most basic spell every mage knows and always has ready. Armor. Okay, so these are things that we can... Oh no, it's Shaman can do those. Okay. Requires Conjuring 1. Physical Adept we already have. Requires Chi casting. That's something we can get. Magical Resistance. Okay. Okay, so for now, we shouldn't buy that because they're not going to use it all that often. But we should work on getting this chi casting. So let's exit there and then let's have a chat with Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. My, but aren't you a big, powerful troll? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs, business. I need a moment of your time. I have a few... Okay. I need a moment for your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. Soka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of our family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated. As he often was, Coyote was working Bard at night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so entered them all as seamstresses. I see. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Coyote. Coyote, that's the Japanese way to say it. Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. She's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? I'm sure she can take care of herself. Perhaps, all the same, I wish I could see her. She's like a daughter to me. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not only betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Cheers. Cool. So let's head on up then and see what's going on up there. I like how as well, I should have mentioned it when we were downstairs, just noticed it as we were coming up though. There was a guy and a girl dancing on podiums. I like how the guy was just like putting in minimal effort to do his dance. Okay, this one's locked. I think we have to hit the buzzer or something for that, but this is her room. Okay, so what is there to see? I really don't like the look of this for her. I'm sure it'd be good for something else, but I don't like the look of it for her. It's not the right one then. There's a mid-range security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require password entry. Okay, let's leave the panel alone then. We're not a decker. We can open this one though. Okay. Oh, maybe this is her room. This is more like it. So whose room is that then? Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Okay. Cody's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Let's open it to the first page. There's this receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Let's read the entry. I came back from a shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, but with the real Paco. But this cutter, Drek, keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with his gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union. But he still goes on these runs, on these runs, with these bozos all over the floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and he loves me. More than his involvement with the cutters, I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Okay. Let's inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park. Downstairs, a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay, cool. Let's flip to a different page. Second page. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Okay, let's read the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject and conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights, I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. Imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Okay, let's read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay, let's flip to a different page. Third page. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Okay, let's look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She's a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scroll on it. Okay, let's inspect the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maori's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Okay, flip to a different page, so page 4. A receipt from a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. Okay, and then that's it. So let's put it back. Okay, so a wall safe. Oh, here. It's got to be here. Frame painting of Chicago skyline, done in stylized silhouette. Okay. Oh, that's the wall safe then, I guess. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen password. With the password, the only other button on screen is password recovery option. Okay, let's leave the computer. Let's check here. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Okay, let's input the code from Coyote's diary 342436. Safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Okay, and what's in here? Okay, we stole a grenade. She's not going to be happy. Hey, we came and helped you out and we're looking for you, but yeah, we stole stuff from you as well. Okay, looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Okay. Yeah, because she's got no other storage in here. I don't think we can do anything in the bathroom. Actually, we can't even go into the bathroom. Okay, I want to just quickly go through. See if there's anything that we could get password-wise. I don't think so, though. I think we've done everything in this. Password might be Shadow. Okay, let's try password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset. Your first childhood pet. Shadow. Answer 2. Your favorite musical act. Ooh. I think the Shadows. Was that even in the diary? Oh, wait. Welcome to Chicago. Okay, I think it might be somewhere over here. Let's see. Action movies and cigarette butts. No. Chicago. I thought that might have been a band, not just a place. Okay, maybe it is in the diary then. And I just missed it. Okay, second page. Okay, so it's not Cutters. Okay, it's not there. Okay, third page. That's the snake. Yeah, the pet. Okay, that's no help to us. We already had that. Okay, so it must be on one of these 2 pages then. Brand new Max Pistol from Jim. Okay, we read that already. Goons. Okay, came back from my shift. Track missing. Da, 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 da. Okay, I don't see anything there. Okay, as soon as good. Okay. Handwritten poem and diary entry. Okay, this is about ignoring things. Okay, nothing in there either. Third page. The receipt is just the zebra meat. There's no entry on that page. And the fourth page is just the, yeah, just the wall safe. Closing boxes. Okay, maybe it is called Chicago. Let's see if they're... Okay, so Shadow. Concrete Dreams. The Elementals. Shield Wall. Starfish. The Shadows. Starfire. So there must be something I'm missing that is maybe obvious. It's very possible. I feel like there should be one more thing that prompts me what to do though. Okay, let's maybe just try to guess. Right, we know Shadow is right. Gonna get Starfire. What's the name of your hometown? Portland, I think. Chicago's there. But in her diary, she actually mentioned she was talking about him, or maybe it was second page. La la la. No, that's not it. Yeah, this is taking a while, isn't it? Sorry about this. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Okay, as soon as the last crossing page. I go la la la. But let's try Chicago. Okay, Shadow, Starfire, and then Chicago. Once are stored. Your password has been reset to never write your password down. Okay. NQPABDST. Hopefully it remembers that. Karma gain 3. Okay. Oh, nice. We got in. Right. So let's have a look at our calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delia about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Okay. Interesting. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry. Someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. Does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Okay, let's access the history. Quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay, interesting. Okay, there we go. So let's go back down and speak to Miss Kubota. I guess the exit is here. Yeah. Okay, she's over here now. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting it too attached that time. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know Jim Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Ranchers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Yeah, we'll do our best. Okay. So if we talk to her again, we're going to leave. But I think we're done here anyway. I think we're done for this episode too. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've been enjoying the series. I'm really having a great time playing this. And I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.